Welcome to this full U.S. citizenship interview practice. Listen carefully to each question from the officer and answer out loud. Some questions will include sample answers to help you practice. For personal information, use your own answers. Always answer truthfully. Pause the video if you need more time. Now, let's begin the interview. P5. Good morning. I'm Officer Sophia. I'll conduct your naturalization interview today. Nice to meet you too. Please come with me. Did anyone come with you today? Do you have your cell phone with you? Please turn it off before we go into my office. Thank you. Please put your belongings on the chair next to you. Please remain standing and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the statements you will give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Please have a seat. May I see your permanent resident card, your driver's license, your passport, and your interview notice? Thank you. Before we begin, I will explain the order of today's interview. First, I will give you the Civics test. After that, we will complete the reading and writing test. Then, I will review your Form N400 and your personal information. Finally, we can correct or update anything that is missing. You're welcome. Now, I will ask you up to 20 civics questions. You need 12 correct answers to pass. We will stop after you answer 12 questions correctly. What is the rule of law? Name one document that influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name the 3 branches of government. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? How many U.S. senators are there? Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? Name your U.S. representative. Who does a U.S. senator represent? The President of the United States is elected for how many years? Who signs bills to become laws? What does the President's cabinet do? You have answered 12 questions correctly. You passed the civics test. We'll continue with the reading and writing tests. Please read the sentence on the tablet. Correct. Now I will say a sentence. Please write it on the tablet. People vote for president every 4 years. People vote for president every 4 years. Very good. You passed the reading and writing tests. Now we'll review your Form N400. If anything has changed since you filed your application, please tell me. What is your full legal name? What is your first name? Please spell your first name. Have you ever used any other names? Do you want to legally change your name today? What is your date of birth? Where were you born? What is your country of citizenship? What is your alien registration number? When did you become a lawful permanent resident? On what basis are you applying for naturalization? How did you become a permanent resident? Do you have any physical or developmental disability or mental impairment that prevents you from completing the English or civics requirements? Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with the Social Security Administration after you are naturalized? All right. What is your current home address? How long have you lived at that address? Is your mailing address the same as your home address? Have you lived anywhere else during the last 5 years? All right. What is your current marital status? How many times have you been married? What is your spouse's full name? What is your spouse's date of birth? When did you get married? Does your spouse live with you? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? How many times has your spouse been married? What is your spouse's occupation? What is your spouse's current employer or company name? All right. How many children do you have? Are they your biological children? What is your older daughter's full name? What is her date of birth? Is she the daughter who petitioned for you? What is your younger child's full name? What is your child's date of birth? Does your child reside with you? All right. Are you currently employed? Where do you work? What is your occupation? When did you begin working there? How long have you worked there? Have you had any other employers during the last 5 years? Now we'll review your travel history. How many trips outside the United States did you list on your application? Did any trip last 6 months or longer? Have you lived outside the United States since becoming a permanent resident? When was your last trip outside the United States? What date did you return on the last trip? Where did you go? All right, now I'm going to ask you the yes or no questions from Part 9. Please answer each question truthfully. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or in any other way? Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Since becoming a lawful permanent resident, have you ever called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself a non-resident? What is a non-resident alien? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force, violence, or other unconstitutional means? Have you ever used a weapon or explosive with the intent to harm another person or damage property? Have you ever engaged in kidnapping, assassination, hijacking, or sabotage of any form of transportation? Have you ever threatened, attempted, conspired, prepared, planned, advocated for, or encouraged anyone to commit any of those acts? Have you ever ordered, encouraged, committed, assisted with, or otherwise participated in torture? Have you ever participated in genocide? How do you define genocide? Have you ever killed or tried to kill any person? Have you ever intentionally and severely injured or tried to injure any person? Have you ever participated in any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent, did not agree, or was unable to consent, could not agree, or was being forced or threatened by you or by Have you ever prevented anyone from practicing their religion? Have you ever caused harm or suffering to someone because of race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Have you ever served in, assisted, or participated in any military or police unit? Have you ever served in, assisted, or participated in any armed group, such as a paramilitary unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group? Have you ever worked or volunteered in a prison, jail, detention facility, prison camp, or labor camp? Have you ever been part of or helped any group that used or threatened to use a weapon against another person? Have you ever received weapons training, paramilitary training, or military type training? What is weapons training? Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons that you knew or believed would be used against another person? Have you ever recruited or used a person under 15 years old to serve in or help an armed group? Have you ever used a person under 15 years old to participate in hostilities or provide services related to combat? Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense? What does to be charged mean? Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution? Have you ever manufactured, produced, distributed, sold, or smuggled illegal drugs or controlled substances? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Tell me what illegal gambling means. Have you ever failed to support your dependents or failed to pay court-ordered alimony? Have you ever made a misrepresentation to obtain a public benefit in the United States? Have you ever given a U.S. government official information or documents that were false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to a U.S. government official to enter the United States or obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings? What is an immigration benefit? Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Do you now have, or have you ever had, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in a foreign country? Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment? What is the oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant service in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? What is work of national importance? Good. That completes the N400 questions. Please review the information on this tablet. Is everything true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Great. Please sign here. Great. I also need you to review and sign the Oath of Allegiance section. Congratulations! You passed the interview. I'm recommending your application for approval. You'll receive a notice with the date, time, and location of your oath ceremony. Do you have any questions for me today? Congratulations again, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, stay confident, and good luck on your interview.